So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
Third baseman number 13, Steve Cook.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out.
Come on,
hard hit
D,
ball to
come
second.
on.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Wow, that ball was
Boy,
hit
so
hard. Good
frustrating
job.
as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Kyle Ryan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jeffrey Baez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 33, Jeffrey Baez. Now batting, left fielder.
Changeup, called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Cook, base runner at first with 1 out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Christian Automez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
That one's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Jose Rosario takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Ready now, JT Realmuto. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Mercado sprinting after it. And the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The I-Cubs are out in front 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New Orleans, number 75.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Iowa led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ryan Williams with his 4th win this season. Trevor Rogers pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Anthony Bass earns the save out of the bullpen, his 31st of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Iowa Cubs. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. We left 2 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Steve Cook.
First offering on its way. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Two and one.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Ortega, the runner at third. Diaz at second. Cook is over at first with 1 away. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Stepping up now, Kyle Jensen. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Bases are loaded with only one out. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. One run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Great job right there.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Zagunis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throw into third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Cook. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch on its way. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Center fielder number
Digging
3,
in now, Monty Harrison. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Into the box, Kyle Jensen coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Cook. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This is skied into short left center. Young into shallow left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Cook. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the belt, the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Line toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Find the ball.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch 1-out double to bring 1 home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
At the plate, Monty Harrison. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
The 1-1 home. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So digging in now, Kyle Jensen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Realmuto on 3rd. Cook on at 2nd with 2 down.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a 3rd.
Again, a 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. His 2nd home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, coming into this game, this guy was the least of their worries. I mean, come on. He's in the bottom half of the lineup. Not a threat, right? Wrong. This is the 2nd.
Digging in, Steve Cook.
3rd baseman, Steve Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back to the mound and off his leg. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. Striding in, Monty Harrison. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Now a throw over and the runner back. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-1, here it is. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now batting, first baseman.
Perhaps sensing he's going to look to first. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The next 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Stepping in, John Norwood. He singled his last time up.
John Norwood.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cook over at second. Jensen at first. 1 gone. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Henneman has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now batting, Christian Audemez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Christian Audemez.
Two men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home. Standing in, Steve Cook. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First offering on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. To short. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead.
This will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. The Baby Cakes posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Taylor Clark earns win number 4 on the season. Drew Smiley permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. De La Cruz starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Young. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move.
So stepping in, Steve Cook. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Number 2 moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Steve Cook.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Ready once again, Steve Cook.
13, Steve Cook.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Yeah, rounded.
Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Jensen on second, Cook at first, 2 out in the inning.
Come on, baby, you're up, you're up, you're up.
High pop-up. Navarro is there for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, number 2. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. Hit on the ground to third. Cook. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Steve Cook. He singled his last time up.
Steve Cook.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count. Nope.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. So 1-1. Is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Zagunis is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mark Zagunis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Two.
Handed. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Oscar Mercado.
Oscar.
1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Eddie Martinez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And that one got a piece of him.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Digging in once again, Taylor Davis. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with one away. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Ian Rice will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Now the 1-2 pitch. Still 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he will take strike 3 called. And as big an out as you can ask for there as the winning run stays at third with 2 away now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Number 85.
Into the box now, Young. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Young carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Two and two. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. He stays alive, still 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right. Striding in once again, Steve Cook. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Zagunas. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Steve Cook. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And there's out number 2.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Sandy Alcantara claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious